This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All contents provided by this channel is meant for educational purpose only.
Let's have a little bit of this. I get a big Bob Marley joint. Look at this. Here, try this.
Carl, I really don't do this very often.
You're gonna love this. Is dynamite hack. Watch out for this.
Maybe one drag on it.
Say you're in a Caribbean bungalow and you're kind of high. An exotic woman on the bed.
It's a little harsh.
Now, is she just the high-priced whore you asked for? Or is she an assassin?
Here. Cannonball. Right back.
Here's room service. Who ordered champagne?
How should I know?
Exactly. You're baked. You can't remember.
And then one more of these right on top of Cannonball. Cannonball coming.
Point is, you come out of the John waving this around, nobody's gonna bug you for a tip.
All right. Okay. Can everybody hear me okay?
What a thing to come in on.
I know. I don't know what was going on. Damn it. I really wanted to sit on the couch and be kind of comfortable and lazy with this. Bree, what's going on? All right, let's try this again. We got a couple of things.
I feel like I'm watching a retarded child.
I feel like I'm watching. It's so, these drops, I live these drops.
I feel like I'm talking to a retarded child.
We don't even know if that's a woman.
We don't. All right. I am going to smoke a Bambino Moonrock infused Kush Mints blunt.
I'm going to drink a cup of coffee.
I know. You're not. One of us is into marijuana. I'm smoking weed with a cop, everybody. All righty. Let's see. Let's get this bad boy going here. Oh shit, Shuggy, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in forever. I hope all's good. What about the theme song? I like the theme song. Burnsy. That beat is from Burnsy. Shiz did a little bit of the video, the smoke thing coming, but God, my hair's out of control. But the beat is from Burnsy. Jaded, what's going on? Oh, this is a small one. I thought I got a big one. But boom.
It's not what she said.
I know. Damn, I thought I got an actual blunt. Sorry, let me get this fucking lit and then we'll get going. And I got high octane hash burger, it's called. In the freeze pipe. Oh, nice. Well, tell Mo to said what's up, man. Tell Mo to said what is up. Oh, actually, let's start with a hit off of this. And then, all right, we are going to cover a little bit of the locale du jour, as the kids like to call it. But we're gonna go back. How far are you going back? Way back. We got a video from Rights On and an older one from Dickbag Patrol. If you haven't seen Dickbag Patrol's latest video, he redoes Todd's Steve Miller thing. I honestly forgot how bad Todd singing that fucking song was. Like,
made my ears bleed.
Oh my God. And then it just getting, I don't know. It's funny.
He did, just to, he did sing Or he did call cadence for the brigade
As a PFC, no
as a
doubt.
PFC, the whole brigade. Not that anybody heard him, but he did it.
I know. Also, fuck calling cadence. I hated cadence. The best part about getting into recon was no more cadence. There's no fucking cadence runs. You're just running your ass off. That's all you're doing. Plus, cadence is gay. And we were PTing in silkies and no shirts. That's not gay at all. All right, let's get to the videos. So, yeah, I'm going to hit up this Moonrock infused blunt. I mean, calling cadence for, speaking of which, calling cadence for me was about as much fun as Firewatch. Speaking of that. All righty. Where are we at? Okay, this is from Rights On. This is a bit older. Oh, this is 2 years ago.
Thank God it's neck up and not the chest.
Yes. Her face and everything is about her tits has as much hair as her face. Woodrow, what's up, man? Well, listen, the funny thing with that is I can't sing either. It's not like it's not like I would do a better job singing. It's just, but I also know to not sing. And then I don't sit there and think to myself, man, I'm a great singer.
Yeah, same here. I can't carry a tune in a bucket.
Fuck no. Can't even dance.
All right, everybody. Before I hit play again, we're waiting on Tiffy to go live, everybody, because her wife-beating life mate has been picked up on 3 charges that I'm aware of. 3. He's been hit with 2 counts of intimidating a witness in the legal process, which, guess what, boys and girls? Those are felonies.
So this is...
And you know what's great about this? He's the one in jail for felonies.
Yeah. Yeah. Chris Ryder is free as a bird right now, and Kiser is in prison. Also, JJ really likes these intimidating a witness thing. It's what Todd is doing too. Oh, also, yeah, we're going to go over a little bit. I did not watch it, but Killamilla is going over some GS shit, and he's making fun of GS, so I thought we'd watch that just to sort of twist the knife in on GS that people who he thought liked him actually don't like him.
And the other is one misdemeanor count of disseminating information. So he is in custody, and that's all I know right now. Chrissy has been arrested. Chrissy is in custody. We're waiting on Tiffy to go live with it.
By the way, I want to correct. This is right. So there was a lot of information that was flying around back then. Kiser doesn't have 10-time felony indictments. At this point, he has 5 felony convictions. Actually, he has 1 indictment. He got 1 indictment that was for capital murder. Now, you said this before, so I want to make sure I'm remembering it right the way you said. Like, an indictment is basically saying, hey, you have probable cause to go arrest this guy, right? Isn't that kind of what it is?
Yeah, but I mean, you can indict a ham sandwich. The grand jury is easy to get an indictment from.
But an indictment at the end of the day is just saying, hey, you there's enough to go arrest him to see what's going on. And so, excuse me.
Well, it doesn't always have to be an arrest either. You could be indicted and be summoned in the court.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I guess grand jury is a joke.
Yep.
All right, so let's get back. Sorry, alone.
But here's my point is how many times has he been warned? Stop doing this shit. Hey, I got about to have a surprise for you. Say what, JJ?
See, that's something, Wrangler, that I hadn't disclosed that to anybody.
Oopsie. A fucking law enforcement, sort of a peace officer, I should say, not law enforcement, a peace officer, an elected official is telling currently an 11-time convicted felon at this time, 5-time convicted felon who was a felony from fugitive from justice. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, damn it, man! I'm telling you, this StreamYard's fucking acting weird. I can't. It's not letting me pull anything up.
Honey, I'm home. Had that meeting with the gangster.
There we go. Sorry. God, StreamYard.
So I'm.
Oh, okay.
Way to go, JJ. Okay.
And not the only convicted felony colludes with.
Yeah. JJ likes to collect felons. There is no doubt about it. And I think what it is that he likes to have the power over them. He likes to act like he's fucking in charge. He's the straight one. No, he wouldn't. Okay. So, wait, did you BSBT? Is this a new one or is that somebody different? He's a fucking jailer, dude. All of us cops know he is neither a law enforcement or peace officer. He's a bitch ass jailer, period. Yeah. Well, two former cops.
But Kentucky does consider them peace officers, which boggles my mind.
But they also elect the constables that act as cops too. Very strange.
They have to do like a 1-week online training to be a corrections douche. No offense,
crazy.
corrections, but
it's your sock account. Well, yeah.
It's not much of a sock account when you put BSBT in it.
I know.
Not much of a sock account.
BSBT.
Kentucky is vying for top of the heap, like Florida Man. They're going to put Florida Man out of it.
Yes. In
Kentucky's
fact,
taking over, guys.
Kentucky is. Where is that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to find that. I'm just seeing shit. Where'd it go?
Do
you have that? Yeah, I'm looking. Wait, where did you fucking?
I sent it in a group text to you.
Oh, it's the group one. That's right. Okay, hold on. So, I'm gonna let Dick Bags play. Well, no, hold on. I'm gonna find this one because Kentucky. I forgot we were gonna do shit. That's what I.
Yeah, I can bring it up if you want.
I just got it. Just found it.
You got it. All right.
Yep. So this is Kentucky.
You can't make this shit up.
If your deer is dry, so is their pussy.
On the side of the road.
Kentucky man. I am telling you, I love Kentucky on the internet. It is the best reality fucking show going. All right, so let's see what happened with this guy. A Kentucky man was arrested after he allegedly engaged in sexual activity with a deceased animal. Alan Osborne was taken into custody after he allegedly engaged in sexual relations with a dead deer. When speaking to the outlet, the Central City Police Department said that a man was driving through an area in Muhlenberg County when he noticed a man allegedly engaged in sexual intercourse with a deer on the side of the road. The witness then called 911. 911. 911. 911. I called jihad. When law enforcement arrived on the scene, they reportedly found Osborne covered in deer fur and blood, according to the outlet. Osborne was arrested and charged with the following per sexual crimes against animals, blah, blah, blah.
But if it's deceased, I mean,
oh, man. Kentucky, if your pussy's dry, and so is your motherfucking county.
well, they're all going to be dry because they're dead.
Roadkill
At least for that
coitus.
guy.
I mean, the thing is,
Oh, I love that. Roadkill coitus. That's awesome.
I mean, that, right. You should invite him over. Did he use KY, though? Very well done. Very well done.
How about you navigate these nuts, motherfucker?
That was my first. In the end, I done some PCP.
I've done some PCP. Big Aaron McHavades, governor of KY, 2027, y'all. What's up, Coded? Hey, if you guys are into the fucking Toddster, aka retard shit, go check out Coded Friend. He's been covering him, and he had a good show last night. He goes on late. And like an old man, I can't stay up for. I never can stay up for him. But go check out codedfriend.001. His show last night was good. He's covering some Todd. Oh my god! I mean, the next time I'm going to have it is like, well, is this deer been fucked or no? What's up, man?
We now return to Dickbag Patrol in color.
Good luck, motherfucker.
Meanwhile, in a basement in Kentucky, Generally Specific, a.k.a. the Toddler, lambasts the angry vet for his dangerous driving.
Distracted driving, I think I already said that. Distracted driving, I'm pretty sure I already said that. Distracted driving, I think I already said that. Where's DP when you need him? Let's throw that bat signal out there. Where's double penetrated? Where's Mr. Spit Roast? Where you at, buddy? Where you at? Why aren't you riding tab like a hobby horse? Oh, because you really don't give a shit about things you claim to give a shit unless it hurts somebody you hate.
What's this?
I just want to say hey to Pat's Cats. God damn, you've been here since literally the beginning.
Putting up with this shit for 29 months.
I know. Por 29 meses. Fuck yeah. Hello, everybody. Hello, Pat's Cats. Always good to see you around. Always good to see you around.
Toddler talking shit to our hero? The angry vet driving like a one-armed mental patient with crabs? And where is Dickbag Patrol? Find out in this next thrilling chapter.
Where am I? I'm in Boise, Idaho. No, wait a minute. I'm in Anchorage, Alaska.
Well, you summoned me, Todd. Here I am, motherfucker. You know what they say. Be careful what you wish for. Where am I, Todd? Why don't we start with where I am not? For example, I'm not sitting on ass, broadcasting every kind of bigotry you can name for most of my waking hours, while playing video games, and while begging for
Also, to be clear, he's not even playing video games. He's playing a children's card game. If an adult told you that they played Magic the Gathering, you wouldn't think, oh, wow, that's interesting, or oh, that's a good hobby for an adult. No, you'd think like, holy shit, this 56-year-old doofus plays a fucking child's card game. Go fish.
healthy snacks.
My name's Generally Specific, and for the low price of, I don't know, a 99-cent super sticker to the show, you can keep me
in Cheesy Poofs. Oh,
I'll
sorry.
pass.
I want to. God, he's such a fucking fat ass. just with his fucking cream. The link to this is in the Chizat, as the kids like to call it. This is from 8 months ago.
And Cheesy Poofs. Please consider donating to my Cheesy Poofs fund.
If you're not begging for snacks, you're stuffing your doughy gob with them.
Final click review. What do y'all think about that?
I finally get it. This is Cartman all grown up.
Which is why he identifies with the Cartman character so much. He's constantly using the Cartman thing. It'd be such a conundrum. Goddamn curmudgeon. Jesus Christ. This fucking Moonrock. I've had no weed at all today. And now I'm hitting this I know you don't, but this is infused high quality H2O, man. This just got me fucking baked already.
How about if I rejoin you this week? You don't have to go to Chris Ruff's. We will, as one, give him one final click and view. We will watch his live stream together on my channel of the jailer that is guilty of corruption and official misconduct. Put it on in chat if y'all want to watch it together. You want to watch it together? It's drama, but it's government drama.
I'm sorry, what was that?
5150. So the dude who in less than a year ago would, I mean, he still just mouths down food while live streaming. And then he lost 60 pounds, doesn't go to the gym, doesn't work out, never. He's shown him walking like 2 blocks with his fucking dog. Somehow.
Ozempic.
Yep, exactly. GLP motherfucking ones.
5150.
3150. Why don't you go eat that outside and then come up back in?
Didn't anybody ever teach you not to talk with your mouth full, Todd?
That boy is a P-I-G pig.
A lot of your content revolves around food, Todd. Does eating dull the pain? Hey, speaking of dull, you and Kfar should start a channel together. You guys can mukbang each other. Let's see, where else am I?
love the fuck out of cookies.
Oh, yeah, I'm not spurging out like a lunatic on the regular.
Fucking guy from fucking Arizona telling a fucking Kentucky resident where the fuck he can and can't walk in fucking public. And I don't know what kind of fucking size balls you have, bro, but I'd like to get a fucking gander at him.
What did he say?
Really,
You're
Rabbit?
playing the victim. Stop being the fucking
now
victim.
playing the fucking victim, Rabbit.
Yes, you
Go
are.
into
Look
their
at you.
fucking channel and run your fucking mouth as much as you're running it in mine. Go in their fucking channel.
Oh, I'm running my mouth, Todd? Okay.
Yeah, go in their channel, Rabbit. Why don't you fucking? Why don't you tell them to do something more important, Rabbit? Then bring it the fuck on, whore.
Loving it, bro.
Bring it on, whore. Bring it on, whore. Bring it the fuck on, you fucking whore. If you keep threatening to sue people, you fucking whore, then sue me, whore. Sue me, whore. Sue me, whore. Sue me, whore.
What's that?
How come he didn't threaten to beat the brakes off a Rabbit? Oh, maybe because Rabbit kicked his ass at the campfire?
Just maybe. Just maybe, just slightly. I love how everybody's story from the campfire. MBK was in, I almost said Todd, was in Coded's chat last night. And he was saying basically that everybody's story is all their stories except for Todd has been the same. Todd ran his mouth. And then they were like, I mean, I think they worry about what YouTube people, but whatever. They're like, let's just not put this out there on YouTube. And they did that. And I don't know how Todd didn't recognize that. Like if I showed my ass and people were not saying anything when they could, I'd be grateful. I'd be like, thanks. And then, I fucked up. Shit happens, whatever. I'm not saying what he did was the worst goddamn thing in the world, but it's hilarious. And then him trying to act like to cover it up. The cover up is worse than the fucking transgression. Pat's Cats, once again, coming to muy caliente con 4.9, motherfucking nueve. Fuck yeah. It's been a while, but you're still awesome. She's talking to me, not you. Talking to me. Thank you, Pat, the one person who compliments me here.
Sue me, whore. Sue me, whore.
Oh, my. On the other hand, he has a tremendous singing voice. Bring it on.
We don't even know if that's a woman. We don't know, but
I like this woman. She got balls. I like that.
What are you gonna do?
the fuck are you gonna do?
Thank you, Pat. And I'm certainly not pronouncing my channel to have the best content on YouTube, contrary to any supporting evidence.
It's like the best show. This is legit the best show on YouTube right now. It really is. I don't understand how I don't have thousands of people in this show. This is just amazing.
Because you suck.
Yeah. As a chunkified man myself, it's funny to just see how much of a food blister he was back then. She obviously wasn't here for the first failure of a show. You're awesome. All right. No, she was here. That's the crazy part. Is Pat has been here. A lot of motherfuckers have been here through all of it. I can't believe you guys stuck with me, stuck with us. Thank you. It's kind of hilarious.
YouTube's trying to hold me down.
Oh, man. I'm not going to go into all the ways you're mistaken about that. We'll be here all night. You acknowledge I'm a talented artist, Todd.
I really don't. I don't classify DP as a troll. He is actually a very incredibly talented artist.
And as a talented artist, I can say definitively, you are not one. Not even close. But the real problem, Todd, is that you're an insufferable little prick. So now we've pretty much established where you are, Todd, sitting on ass, being a total prick all day.
The thing is, it's funny watching, and the more I get to know Dickbag just a little bit, just sort of talking offline with him a little bit, you can just, especially on something like this, you can tell that this dude does this like just at a higher level, between the editing and the writing and just the jokes.
He's the production guy. That's what he does.
Yeah, totally.
I mean,
And
this is all kid stuff to him.
Yeah, it's so funny because it's like when you see somebody like him and his stuff, I'm like, and then especially how he did the song, right? And I'm like, I feel like, I kind of like my little edits here and there on some shit. And then it's like you see this and you're like, oh. Okay, I get it. AVN guy, Army guy, his goddamn self. What's going on, brother?
As for me, usually I'm out in the real world being productive at my job or at home doing actual creative things, concepts that are clearly alien to you. Unlike you, Todd, I'm not cowering in a basement, afraid to face the real world. Except maybe Denny's.
Yes, I like the Grand Slamwich.
You can't even face...
Wow.
Yes, I like the...
And then I love how he puts those headphones on like he's got hearing. I mean, maybe he does. I don't know. Who cares? But like, it's just so funny. Everything's a put on. He has all of that stuff, and he is a big fat dude. He is a big
Missing
fat.
armband.
Oh, no armband.
No armband.
Century Home. Tom and I were talking about this. It's like in hippie. Actually, it's like crazy. They're just the regular. He is the locale du jour, and that guy. And then he's such a raging douchebag, and then he gets so much shit wrong, and then he has all, and then he just constantly is contradicting himself. It is impossible not to fucking watch. He's going full board, and then everybody hates him. And so now even K-Fat and Katie's Ed looks like they turned on me. Fucking started taking shots at him. Oh man, he was so sad the other night. DP and I were so I think my last live, not Stella, but the one before this, DP was on, and we were saying he was so sad talking about K-Far and KTZ. It was hilarious. It is so I appreciate details in editing and details in production stuff, because I think a lot of those little details end up making it, and it's when you don't notice them. So Spider Dog says DP does all this for shits and giggles. I tell him not to be such a perfectionist and just put content out, but he's gonna do it how he does it. Yeah, it is.
I truly don't think he put a whole lot of time in the Pickles remake. That probably just came very natural to him, and he just whipped it together and didn't even have to think about it.
Yeah, it's yeah, Killa's taking shots. So we're gonna watch a little bit of the Killa taking shots at him. Generally pathetic. I think it kind of looks like he's like him and Chris are getting buddy. It's really
I thought he was talking about Brick.
Well, Brick came on for a little bit. Brick, the dude who does not believe in thoughts. Is it? Oh, maybe he is talking about Brick. I don't know. Brick came back for one show.
Grand Slamwich. You can't even face me down online from the safety of your own channel. You had to block me on StreamYard because you're so afraid to talk to me.
You a bitch.
All because for months and months and months, I asked you repeatedly a very simple question about fraud.
He's just got good. I mean, I'm not trying to fucking ball DP too much here, but it's the little like, you a bitch. It's like it's great timing. The rhythm hits, you know what I mean? And I really was fascinated watching him. I had to watch it on replay, but watching him break down that song. I actually enjoyed it. And then him going through and then watching his thing, and you're like, oh man, it looks like he actually probably put less effort into that than Todd put into his. And it looks like he put way more, it looks like he did way more than Todd.
One of my big things I saw, you got the male deputy and the female deputy, and Todd's talking about them running. But if you notice, DP put a big pickle in front of them.
Yeah.
So, and then put their pictures down below it. So you knew who he was talking about. And it wasn't that male and female deputy.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yes.
You needed a program to know who was who.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of Ray Whitehead's police report or narrative that we went over.
Oh, it was narrative.
It was the same kind of shit. It's like, well, hold on, who are you talking about? Like, okay, I guess I can kind of go through and assume who you're talking about, but it doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, man.
Calm down, Shuggy. Getting shot at in the chat.
Yes, finally somebody making some making fun of somebody else.
Shut up and sit down, you big bald fuck.
Dude, I'm loving it, brah.
It's going to get hotter. Cracker.
Yes, we have Spider Dog and Sniper Dog. I've been luckily with avatars. I'm really stoned, so hopefully it doesn't.
Audit Wrangler, me, Michael Kiser. Did you think he's a good guy or not? In brief summary, Fraudit Wrangler was a piece of shit YouTuber who was outed as being a proven stolen valor scumbag with a long history of very serious criminal charges, past and present. He was recently arrested and finally sentenced to 5 years in prison with 15 years.
That was a year ago. JJ was.
Well, he's been in jail a year.
He's been in jail a year. Yeah.
I outed him like 3 years ago.
Yeah. JJ and Ray Whitehead. Did you see where Ray Whitehead, Freeman Press has that video of Ray Whitehead telling Kiser that he loves him?
Love you, Wrangler. Your family.
Your family. Dude, my dad doesn't even say that shit to me. I mean, only kind of joking. I'm not. He doesn't say that shit. He just doesn't. He's just of that era. He just doesn't. You know he loves you. He doesn't have to fuck. Whatever. So it's hilarious to me because instantly I'm like, you're weak. What a fucking. Also, just what a weirdo to tell a fucking chief deputy sheriff who knows exactly what the fuck Kiser is. No, like 5-time convicted felon. He may not have known he was a fugitive from justice. Okay. But he knew he was stolen valor, really blatant stolen valor. Not just like, hey, I 50 hand grenades in a bag story, claiming 2 Purple Hearts and 3 tours and all that shit. Ray Whitehead knew exactly what he was. Smashcock, retired Marine, retired cop, emailed Ray and said, hey, cop to cop, Marine to Marine, buddy, you got to watch out for this Kiser guy and what JJ's doing. And then he told Smashcock to go fuck himself. It was fucking crazy.
Years probation to be served immediately afterwards for the felonies that were pending over his head the entire time he was broadcasting on YouTube. The 5 felony charges were related to Kiser's last place of employment, a job he got, by the way, by claiming to be a down-on-his-luck disabled combat vet. And so how does he repay them? By relieving them of 2 safes and a credit card. He was caught using the card and later led the police to the busted open safes in the woods. Real criminal.
K-Fat backed, not only live streamed with the dude, not only vouched for the dude, but ran interference for Kiser. K-Fat. Let's not forget that. If you want to lie, exaggerate, or just totally fabricate, you're goddamn, i.e. Kiser, Sloan, and GS. If you just want to do that, go to K-Fat. He's got your back.
I love the fuck out of cookies.
K-Fat,
3
the Cookie
people.
Monster.
Yep, 3 people. Sloan ran to him. Kiser ran to him. GS.
Mastermind. More alarmingly.
Don't let GS fucking fool you, everybody. This motherfucker has been lying about his military shit. Now, is he as egregiously as fucking Kiser? Of course not. Of course not. But Todd, less than a week, well, God, when was it? I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago? Saturday, right? Somewhere in there. Anyway, whatever. Friday or Saturday, Todd said his job in the military translated to hitman.
Well, janitor. He did say janitor first.
Yeah, janitor or hitman.
Or hitman.
Like, what the? Oh, you were a Cav Scout.
The detail soldier.
Yeah. Let's grant that he did the coolest Cav Scout shit ever. It's still a Cav Scout, not a hitman. You're essentially like a forward observer. And also, he did his Cav Scout shit back in the late 80s, early 90s. Todd claimed his training translates in the civilian world to hitman. That is not, he wasn't kidding. He repeated it. Doubled down on it. It was fucking incredible. Joey, what is going on, buddy?
We don't even know if that's a woman. This is about morals, ethics, scruples. Maybe you should get one of those.
Maybe you should, get one of those. You can literally show these losers videos of them supporting Kiser, and they will still deny it until the bitter end. They wild. Man, I'm telling you. K-Fat just has really, really tried to fucking memory hole that he supported the shit out of Kiser. That he sat on a live stream with Kiser calling a dude with 3 fucking years in a combat zone, generally Georgia Transparency, 3 fucking combat tours, stolen valor. It's fucking hilarious. It was like, what the fuck is happening?
I don't have
truly at the heart of this whole thing.
Sorry, good.
I don't have 3 years combined with all 3 different campaigns I was involved with, from Grenada to the first to Iraq.
Yes, to put it in perspective, in uniform, I do not either. I think I get 2.5. I have to look, but I think it's like 2, whatever. I get like, I didn't hit 3 years either. So to put that in perspective,
close.
I'd have to look at my months. Does it say on your,
Well, you have to figure out your time from your DD 214. I think I got like three hashes, 6 months each.
yeah, that's where I'm
a
at 3
month
hashes.
short on my fourth one.
Yes. I got 3 hashes.
And mine covered 3 decades. Oh, no. Yeah. It did. 3 decades.
Yeah, let's not forget. This is right. JJ literally forced his prison slave labor, the wood shop, to make a custom-made wooden billboard for Kiser's room. It's insane. I fucking love it. We got 70 good motherfuckers. Fucking loving the goddamn reality show that is goddamn Kentucky.
I'm trying to give you guys a place to come.
I'm opposed to dildos.
It's going to get hotter. Cracker.
No.
Speaking of Ernie, I wonder if he's out of the nut house up here at Bridgewater.
I feel like someone said that he was, but I don't know. I don't know that for sure. I feel like that came up, and someone in the chat might have said that he was.
The court committed him to Bridgewater State Hospital.
He is one of those few people, man, where I'm like, prison's good for you in a big, he's just in jail. He needs the structure of prison.
The murder charge. That's right. Kiser was arrested in 2013 for the 2009 murder of Donald Cameron, Kiser's neighbor and a disabled Marine vet, who was shot execution style in the back of the head twice with a pistol utilizing a homemade silencer. Kiser was, and in fact still is, the only ever suspect, probably on account.
To reiterate, KFAR and JJ back this vouched, promoted, and ran interference for this dude. Kiser is one of the biggest pieces of shit. I knew terrorists that I had more respect for than this motherfucker,
Of him getting caught with the dead man's guns and his PlayStation. Not the only time he stole firearms, by the way. Not to mention the cops found a book on how to make homemade silencers in Kiser's house. The only reason he's not doing life or dead already is because someone misworded something on the grand jury paperwork. So it was dismissed on a technicality.
Todd did too. Todd, KFAR, and fucking JJ. I'm pretty sure DP shows it. Todd gave him money after he knew everything about fucking Kiser. He gave him money. So Todd has defended a registered sex offender and Kiser. Again, if you just say out loud what the fuck, Todd has defended a registered sex offender and Michael Kiser. Great judgment.
Doofus Crest at its
However,
finest.
it was dismissed without prejudice, meaning he could still face consequences for it. And if all that is not enough to give you pause, have a listen to what Kiser himself said after the murder case was.
Pat, I'm not saying this just because you donated. I appreciate it, but you've been coming in fucking hot today. You're like fucking batting 1,000. Well done.
Made public.
Welcome back.
Just know the murder case is not going to paint me in a very pretty light. It's not. That murder case did not paint me in a very pretty light.
Sorry, say that again.
He's got a presidential term, 4 years.
Yeah, or he's got 4 years, and then he's 15 years of felony probation, which is probably going to be harder for him to do than the jail time.
Oh, he'll fuck that up.
Yeah.
It didn't in any regard. Whether it's true or not is irrelevant.
This line,
anyone else's blood just run cold. Now, we know most of the details of Kiser's criminality thanks to a channel called Shiz Happens, whom Kiser literally dared to look into him once his real identity was made public. Not a great idea to taunt someone with a professional background in journalism, especially when you have so much to hide. Shiz, by the way, is the whore Todd is referring to here.
Sue me, whore. Sue me, whore. Sue me, whore.
He also runs down Master Sergeant Retired, the one who exposed Kiser's stolen valor, calling him Master Sergeant Retarded and monosodium glutamate.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he's got a point.
Lost my track here. I was going to bring something else up, but
Shut up and sit down, you big bald fuck.
Funny stuff, Todd. And it goes without saying that you badmouth me. But if I recall correctly, and I do, the very first time I had you on my live stream to talk about all this, you were gushing about what a great job we had all done reporting on Kiser.
And I knew, I think it was Master Sergeant Retired and Shiz had really done some deep diving or something like that and had put together the package. And I was reaching out to him to try to find out some more information about it because I wanted to interview Shiz. I would have interviewed all of you because I thought you guys did some compelling information and work.
Yeah,
and
I did a video about him. You could have just gone and watched that and got the whole.
Well, I think I probably have watched your video. I think I've watched a bunch of videos about him, and there's some really good work out there.
So, do you have cognitive difficulties, Todd? Yeah. Problems retaining information? Apparently, because gosh darn it, you just couldn't decide whether he was a good guy or not.
So, Fraud Wrangler is he's a guy that they accused of being stolen valor. He did serve in the basic training, but he didn't make it past. He did make some other claims that I've not. I can't confirm them.
Unbelievable, Todd. Ungoddamn believable.
It's funny too because Todd's talking about a good job we did, and then a short time after that, he was talking about beating the brakes off of me.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, buddy, there's only air and opportunity, and you've never showed up. So,
what? Yeah, Hippie's right. That was my thought when I heard this too. It's like I would like to interview. Who the fuck wants to be to what point? And to what? Todd can't interview. And he did serve in basic training.
You remember when I was first doing the dive on Kiser, there was a Captain Michael Kiser on active duty with almost the same birth date.
Yes.
And they gave us a fucked up birth date.
Yeah.
And that had me chasing my tail for about a week.
Yes.
And then I finally figured it out.
And Shiz has shown proof that the fake birthday came from KFAR. It came from KFAR. It's just JV dudes covering for fucking JV even worse dudes.
Yeah, because I mean that birthday showed up for Michael Kiser, the captain, who was on active duty at the time.
That was crazy.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, because it was in the Skira database.
Yep. And I kept at it, kept pecking at it. And I want to say Wally finally figured out his actual date of birth. And
I don't remember who did, but somebody got
I'm
it.
Pretty sure it was Wally. Wally did a deep dive on him and came up with the real one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Wally, and we did it from Wally's garage. We did a couple of days from Wally's garage on it. Yeah.
Yep.
God damn. I mean, again, let's just as a reminder, Todd, so far on YouTube within the last 2 years, let's just say the last 3 years. The last 3 years has defended a registered sex offender and has defended Michael Kiser.
I haven't really looked into it. So I'm not here to malign another person nor their service.
What service? This is infuriating.
No matter how little or how much they did. I have.
And again, this is how you know Todd doesn't want to get into it, because Todd is told fucking a bit more than like exaggerations about his military shit. Todd 100% fucking has. We all fucking have heard him say it. And again, saying the 50 grenade, a bag of 50 grenades is ridiculous and ludicrous to say. And Todd saying worse shit than that. Fibbing worse than that. This is insane. But it's the Kiser situation you could serve 20 fucking years if you don't rate 2 Purple Hearts and you claim you do. That's stolen valor. It had zero to do with the amount of time that he served. Nobody says double D's. She got hurt in boot camp and didn't finish. Nobody says anything up, couldn't finish Marine boot camp because of that. Nobody says anything. Nobody's trying to say anything nobody ever said about his lack of service. It's that the dude said some really egregious Jeremy DeWitt level shit. I forget the guy's name. Somebody in the chat will know it. It's the D. Garrett. Yeah, there's video of him. It's up on MBK's channel. I watched it. I covered it. People have covered it. It's worth watching because it's pretty insane. He literally sees the fucking registry, and it's watching Todd gaslight himself is. But there was also the video of him and Chris Ryder giving each other advice on fighting cops and shit. He said he was gonna drop kick Ray Whited. He's like, I could have drop kicked Ray Whited in the throat. Those two dudes. I think it's great. This is one of my favorite twists of Doofus Crest so far, is if him and Todd get back, or him and Chris get back together. Those two just need to give each other advice a lot more often.
If what he's accused of is he did, then I think he's not a good person at all.
Oh, well, there we go. There's my answer. If Kiser did those things, then he's not a very good guy. Well, he did those things, therefore, he's a bad guy. See now, Todd, that wasn't such a hard question to inadvertently answer, was it? But you still just can't figure it out, huh, little buddy? 1 minute you've watched all our videos, the next minute you haven't really looked into it. I mean, you couldn't blame a guy for thinking maybe you really just didn't want to know. In fact, we're going to hear you say that exact thing directly to Kiser in a few minutes. In truth, it wasn't really hard at all to figure out your position on Kiser, Todd. Being as you were palling around with his butt buddy J.J. Scarborough, the corrupt-ass jailer of Meade County, Kentucky.
Yeehaw!
You can just hear the banjos, can't you, folks?
The Meade County jailer is scheduled to face an ethics commission here.
Cracker.
Banjos, can't you, folks?
The Meade County jailer is scheduled to face an ethics commission hearing next week after a complaint about abuse of public trust. The Meade County Ethics Commission says it received a complaint from former jailer Troy Seeley, who is accusing the current jailer, J.J. Scarborough, of improper use of public funds, abuse of power, and conflict of interest. The complaint alleges that Scarborough violated the Code of Ethics by giving one employee unmerited raises. Scarborough tells WDRB News the allegations against him are false, and more information will be coming out.
Well, I guess that new information.
Oh, by the way, Finkel doesn't believe any of this. This is why you can't get upset, because it's like it's just like stupid people are just gonna do stupid people shit, and you can moralize all day, and they're still gonna do their fucking doofus ass shit, and so it's just hilarious. It's hilarious. I literally showed Finkel all of this. I pulled up the fucking ethics report, and he was like, I don't believe that. It was fucking bonkers. Yes. I kind of feel like there's something fucking going on with him. Like maybe the hard alcohol use fucked with his brain or something. I don't know.
Oh, this is the worst looking hat I ever saw. Well, you buy a hat like this, I'll bet you get a free bowl of soup, huh? Oh, it looks good on you, though.
Looks good on you, though.
Wasn't all that convincing. What the news reporter critically failed to mention is that the employee who was improperly overpaid is JJ's baby mama, Amber Brown, whom JJ lives with, has a child with, and whom JJ paid a whopping 3 times the average salary as a nurse for the Meade County Jail, making her the highest paid public employee in the county. No conflict of interest whatsoever. You can watch the entire ethics hearing if you want. This channel here covered it. Spoiler alert, JJ and Amber still don't feel like they've done anything wrong, and nothing will happen to him likely. Yeah.
Sorry. Cap, I didn't know somebody had somebody pass away, man. And if you did tell me, I'm sorry I forgot. But sorry to hear that. Good vibes to you, brother. Good vibes. Good vibes to Cap, everybody. Good vibes.
It's some real Dukes of Hazzard shit, folks. JJ was Fraud at Wrangler's bestie, co-hosting live streams with him for a year, and even sponsored a bowling team with him. Oh, doesn't that just warm the cockles of your hearts, ladies and gentlemen? I wonder who designed their team uniforms. Bear in mind that this is all after JJ was informed about the stolen valor and Kiser's whole criminal record, past and present. None of that bothered elected law enforcement official JJ Scarborough, and it sure as shit didn't bother Todd, who was there to scrub both of their yam sacks, especially JJ. Todd adores JJ, even with camping with him. Here they are having a weenie roast. Oh,
well, this picture.
I wish there were pictures of the ass kicking.
Oh, I know. Well,
I would pay for those.
God, man, it would be really. I think it was DP who made the point last night that, or maybe it was Code. Anyway, somebody made the point. Some show I was watching last night made the point that he was there to be the videographer of everything. Like, it's too bad that these other guys, that's why there's no pictures or nothing of them around the campfire, no video of them hanging out, because Todd doesn't know how to hang out with people. Because once he opens his mouth and gets hammered.
I think Todd has threatened to beat the brakes off of more people on the internet than anybody in existence.
Maybe Stuttering John, but if
maybe,
but it's like
they'd be head to head with that.
It would be literally both of them. It's like, who are you fucking idiots fucking talking? Like, who are you gonna fight? God,
and he keeps telling them, well, you know where I live, come to my house. Why? You're the one that wants to beat my ass, you come here.
Also, I bet you I could run down the stairs before he could get that gun sitting behind him, pulling it off of a soft fucking hold. Ugh. So funny how that gun bothers me.
Look, how adorable. You know, Todd, for a guy who uses homophobic slurs all the time, I gotta tell you, this is one of the gayest things I've ever seen. And I was in the Navy. It's got some real strong, we're getting married and you can't stop us vibes.
Hello,
Not that there's anything wrong with it. You two make a really cute couple. I'm sure y'all will be very happy together. JJ even gave Todd a real purty rock he found down by the creek bank.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah, interesting, all right. But not as interesting as the next comment Todd makes.
My boyfriend JJ threw it to me.
Paging Dr. Freud. I don't know, Todd. Maybe the rock was JJ's way of proposing. Hell, you're both Kentucky residents. It might mean you're married already.
Yeah, but they're not related.
I know, I was about to say, or at least fucking kin. Can you guys hear me? Is my mic okay? I'm not really sure. I can't hear anything.
Ground control to Major Tom. Your circuit's dead. There's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me? Major Tom!
Major Tom Donovan coming in with an ammo drop. 5 motherfucking seis. NATO. Still waiting for the whole story about the Italian who had a dog named Josh and a son named Josh. Don't forget to find out if the dog was also gay. Okay. I am going to lunch either Wednesday or Thursday, I think, with my dad. I will get that full story recorded. I'm going to bring a little mic, and I'm going to put the mic on him because he's a little hard to hear otherwise. And I'm going to get we're going to get the whole story. He's like, I didn't name it after you. Or I didn't name you after my dog. I'm like, well, you had the dog first. You named it Josh. I liked the name. I liked the dog. I don't think he has threatened you yet. You're like the only one. I think you are literally the only person on the internet, Hippie, that Todd has not threatened. The other night, he threatened to put me in a headlock.
He's gonna have to get a fucking step ladder.
I know, and I'm only 6 foot.
Say, wasn't this the camping trip where you guys went on Wrangler's live stream and you asked him to thank you for your service?
We got caught up. I had to cancel lunches with him last week because of the stuff with the drinks. We had meetings with the drink stuff, so I had to cancel last week. But we're going to Canetto's. He specifically wants to go to this place called Canetto's, which means he knows a lot of the history. He probably knows the owner or something of the sort. So it'll be fun. He'll have stories to tell.
And my battery's going dead, so we don't have a whole lot of electric.
All right, brother. Hey, I'll see you.
Thank me for my service.
Thank you, gentlemen, for everything y'all are doing.
The LTC Lieutenant Colonel just thanked me for my service.
You know the difference between these guys and...
Also, listen to that. You sound like a fucking... I mean, even as a boot, people would be like, dude, calm down. Like, relax. The Lieutenant Colonel thanked me for my service. Oh, my God.
The Cirque du Soleil, the circus is a cunning array of stunts. Anyway, bragging that a lieutenant colonel just thanked you for your service, Todd. I wonder if retired Colonel Owens, whom you met up with on this trip and who you interviewed for your channel, I wonder if he would have agreed to if he knew about your buddy Kiser's stolen valor and his criminal record. You might not care, but I bet he would have. You bamboozled a high-ranking military officer. Congratulations, I guess. But worse than that, you asked a stolen valor felon scumbag to thank you for your service.
Oh, closer to the hole, sir.
That's pretty low, Todd. Oh, but you could go lower, right? Check out this championship nut washing.
For the record, man, people have asked me, about you and stuff. I said, look, man, I'm not very many people raise their right hand and try to serve their country. And whatever the truth of your service is, at least you raised your right hand, you swore an oath, and you actually stepped up into the gap. Whether it worked out for you or not, I don't know. I don't really know a lot about it. I don't really kind of care.
Oh, now I see why you guys get along so well.
Whether it's true or not is irrelevant.
Murder charges, felonies, stolen valor. There's no possible way to know if any of it's true. Doesn't matter, I guess. And for the record, over 41 million people have raised their right hand since the inception of our military. I wonder what percentage of them flunked out of basic training twice, then went around bragging in public forums about...
Okay, so this is my slide. So this is... He's claimed more than this shit. He was saying for a bit there, he was trying to do what a lot of them do is, I was a contractor and it was on some secret squirrel shit. Like Kiser to the end still claims that he was on classified military police duties.
Well, every contractor wants to hire somebody who failed out of basic training twice.
Yeah. As a former contractor, I mean, Intel contractor, but whatever. And working with contractors and everything, you don't get trained. That's the whole thing with it, is that you come with a skill set. Like some programs, like I worked on one and they were really cool about letting us go get other training, but technically, they could say no real easy. Like you're supposed to have these you come because the government is paying for people with those skills. Or, exactly. Whatever it is. And so if you're going to be an instructor, which is like what I was. Yeah, they don't train you. So if you fail basic training twice, nobody wants you. There's no secret agency that's like that guy. You know? He can't even pass literally truly one of the easier things you're gonna do in the military as far as like screening goes, because they tell you exactly where to be. They make sure that you're there. You're always in the right uniform. Are you going to get yelled at a little bit? Yeah, so fucking what? I thought boot camp was actually pretty fucking easy. And he couldn't pass it twice. It's also pretty rare that you see a 2-time boot camp failure. He got special treatment because of post 9/11.
Yep.
And National Guard. Yes, poppy fields.
Well, he never tried active duty anyway. The first time was a reserve.
First time, yeah. First time was reserve. Second time was National Guard. He was never even going to be active duty. God, it's so weird that people rallied around him. Kfar, Todd, JJ. It's so strange.
Being a combat wounded vet who earned 2 Purple Hearts and 3 tours while not collecting donations under that faulty pretense. Bet it's pretty small. You know, Todd, I find it amusing that you would malign Master Sergeant Retired.
That's you.
A decorated combat vet who went on to a career in law enforcement, retired from that, and now races cool motorbikes and wins. What was
Shut
the
up and
last
sit down,
thing
you big
you
bald
won,
fuck.
Todd? Oh, but you're happy to talk shit about Master Sergeant, a guy whose channel, by the way, revolves around exposing stolen valor. But no, you're going to pal around with the guy he exposed. Do you hear how colossally fucking stupid that sounds when you say it out loud, Todd? I mean, you'd think a guy who displays his old army uniform strategically placed behind him during his live streams on a...
Well, and I don't think that DP says it, but MC Dillagaff was a major Kiser supporter. She was always over there with fucking Kiser too. That's why he did it. He did it to get the old fucking Wranglets. He was in back when Jesus Christ was a loudmouth PFC with a no shave chit. Always bragging about his dad. They had wooden silverware in the chow hall when Master Sergeant Retired came in.
A child-sized mannequin would be more discerning.
Brontosaurus driver was an MOS. He's old.
You know, you don't have to like Master Sergeant or Shiz. I mean, Shiz could be a legitimate hoe, and Master Sergeant could exclusively eat foods loaded with MSG, and it wouldn't matter. As the fact of the matter is, a fact that you acknowledged, Todd, they exposed Kiser, the guy whose tiny nutsack you so vigorously scrubbed, for the criminal scumbag he is, with official documents and everything. But I bet you can go even lower, can't you, Todd?
I'm not generally specific to Kiser $9.99. I'm not a wealthy man, but here is a contribution to your travel fund. Looking forward to meeting you soon. Looking forward to meeting you soon.
Yeah, I just threw a photo up in the background. Everybody's asking if I'm going to have the camera on this year. There it is. It's all washed up. It's ready to go.
Nice.
Those are the Daytona tires that are still on there that are totally cooked.
I was going to show, actually, that reminds me, I was going to show something too. And then how much do you spend on tires? You said like $1,500 a season?
No, yeah, it's about $400 a race weekend.
No. Nice. So someone was asking about my Jeep. the other day. They're my kids. Don't.
Who's that with them?
That was a guy with a Jeep, but I was trying to, that's the only picture of my Jeep I could find quickly. But somebody was asking about it. I said, no, I kept my shit dirty. I took it muddy and I got at it with that thing. I love that thing, but with the kids and everything, it just wasn't sustainable. Shit. Hold on.
Now that you mentioned Jeeps, if I find a picture of my old Jeep, I'll put it up there.
Yeah, definitely. I fucking love Jeeps. I want to get one again at some point. I fucking loved it. I had top off as often as I fucking could. Man, I just fucking loved cruising around in that fucking thing.
See, I knew you could do it, little buddy. Super chats. Can't wait to meet you. Oh, did you meet him, Todd? Did you meet him?
TP. Jerry, this is funny. It's not every day you get a war vet like Kiser and a trained stone cold hitman in the same room. Hey, shit, Joe. What's going on? How is it going?
We don't even know if that's a woman.
No, we don't.
You're a bitch. Anyway, since we seem to have definitively answered how you feel about Kiser, I decided to ask you a new, more appropriate question on Raging Tomatoes panel.
Dickbag Patrol to you.
Yeah, I just want to ask Todd how it feels to be a cuckold for a stolen valor, felonious, murdering shitbag, and a corrupt, shit-kicking Kentucky Fried fuck of a jailer.
Ask your boyfriend.
No, don't it?
Ask your boyfriend. Todd's response is ask your boyfriend. Holy shit. DP, that was fucking hilarious.
Interrupt.
Fuck shit.
This is one of the best insults I've heard in a long time.
Stolen valor, felonious, murdering shitbag, and a corrupt, shit-kicking Kentucky Fried fuck of a jailer.
Ask your boyfriend.
No, don't interrupt. We're just gonna let.
No, that was it. And you heard his dumbass response. Gee, Todd,
Stephanie, Oklahoma, +1 5 7.
Wait, was that you?
Yeah, that was me. Fucking spam calls.
Shit show here. I'm putting it in the Booyakasha. It's in the Chizat. Kentucky Fried fuck of a jailer. I know. I should fucking clip that. That needs to be a drop. Kentucky Fried fuck of a jailer. DP is a national treasure.
really don't have a boyfriend right now anyway. If I did, I guess it would be Scotto. We could ask him, but I have my doubts he's ever been a...
Did you see this caption? Popular YouTube gay.
Well, DP was in the Navy. He'd have a Marine boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the fuck out of cookies.
Sniper dog on duty coming in muy caliente. También con 4.9 motherfucking new baby for the Stella Frisbee Fund. Hell yeah. She is. Yeah, they are really killing you. She's asleep back here. We got out for a bit today, and then we got to the dispensary, and she gets a lot of loving at the dispensary. So she is a happy little chunky monkey.
Cuckold for...
Thank you, Sniper Dog. Shukran jazilan, ya baby.
I like this woman. She got balls. I like that.
Whoops.
We don't even know if that's a woman.
A stolen valor, felonious, murdering shitbag, and a corrupt Kentucky Fried fuck of a jailer. But to be clear, you are Todd. Besides, why would you care what he thinks? He's just another degenerate sodomite, right? Degenerate sodomites is what Todd calls gay folks. And if
Yeah, because, showing a dog, that's way more grifting than going out and making an ass of yourself to cops and shit.
I found a picture of my Jeep from like 15 years ago.
Oh, nice. There you go. Look at that bad boy.
If I do something, I do it to the extreme. as you
Yeah.
can tell.
So mine wasn't lifted like that. That is, goddamn. So that's awesome that you were able to get it into that. What size tires are those?
35s.
35s? Yeah. So I had the 35s without the, I don't think I had them on the picture that I showed.
Well, those
Did I
are
have them on-
actual bead lock. I used to go rock crawling with it every weekend, just about.
Yeah, I did mine. Mine was a lot of looks, but I did take it mudding all the fucking time. I think the picture I showed, it didn't have the brush guard on it yet. I gotta find one with the brush. Thing looked badass with the brush guard and shit on it, but nice. That is fucking. God, Jeeps are so much fucking fun.
Yeah, it was a 2006, I think, TJ. It was a lot of fun.
Mine was a 2012.
JK.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if it was. I got back from Afghanistan, and then it was after that. Yeah, it's like 2012, I think. Anyway. Yeah, I wish I would have got to know how to work on it more and whatever, but I didn't.
That sounds like some old-timey biblical shit. Congratulations. You nailed it. Our little leg humper is also a Bible thumper. Check.
Yeah, I didn't raise it. I had 35s with 2-inch spacers on it. And so it gave it a real kind of squat like look to it. It kind of looked like Stella. Kind of looked like Stella.
Check out this humble ass servant.
Bring it the fuck on, whore. Bring it on, whore. Bring it on, whore. Bring it the fuck on, you fucking whore.
Now, Todd has admitted he was asked to leave a church once.
Hey, Florida Beach girl.
Like, for good. On account of his outlook on things. Probably they didn't hate queers
We don't
enough
even
or
know
thought women
that's
should
the
be
woman.
allowed to speak. I don't know. I've never met anyone that's been excommunicated before. I didn't know that shit still happened. I asked Todd about it in his comments section, and this was his reply. Huh. I really don't think my praying will keep you from being an asshole, Todd. That's on you. Todd loves to be a sanctimonious little shit about his religion, even though he admits he's only read a portion of the book he holds over everyone else's head in judgment.
I am a very young Christian. I've said it often and I've said it loudly. I've maybe read a quarter of the Bible. I don't profess to be a teacher. I'm certainly not a prophet. I'm certainly not an evangelist. Well, I try to be an evangelist. Bring it on, whore. By sharing my testimony when I could, when I can.
Whore.
And,
God damn, he's fucking good at these. DP bringing both receipts and fucking really good production.
am I a young Christian? Yes. If that makes me an immature Christian, I'm not sure if it makes me an immature Christian, because I've had people that have been studying for 40 years are amazed at how I glean certain things about certain passages for somebody who had only read a passage for the first time right then and there.
Of course, he's like a fucking prodigy at the Bible. Of course, because he's a hitman.
They're like, wow, that's, I've been a pastor for I don't know how long. I've been studying this for 40 years, and that's an amazing insight. That said, I don't brag on that. That doesn't come from me. That's 100% from God.
Oh, well, let's all just have a slice of humble pie. Anybody buy that? Like any part of it?
What do you think he would be better at? Janitor or hitman?
Well, the answer is the mailroom, which is where they fucking stuck him. Century Home, for someone who supposedly has gleaned so little out of the Bible, he skipped all the passages about humility. Yeah. Also, speaking of glean, he doesn't know the difference between the word glean and glom, like glom onto. He keeps saying glean onto. It's really fucking funny. Todd is just fucking hilarious.
Well, I do believe the part about him only reading a fraction of the Bible. I can think of a few verses you seem to have skipped, Todd. Perhaps you should bookmark them or have them printed and laminated for easy reference. What with your poor retention skills. Oh, by the way, Todd, I peeked at the end. Turns out the devil banged your mom. And then 9 months later, there you were. And here you are all these years later, helping to usher.
I mean, I just don't want to. I keep hearing things. I'm like, I want to hear.
I love BP.
I know. I want to make a drop. A spoiler alert: the devil banged your mom.
In the end times. How delightful. Hey, is that why you got kicked out of that church? Did they sniff you out? They know the Antichrist when they see him. Remember, Todd, you can't fool all the people all the time. All I'm saying is I don't trust an electrician who's only read a quarter of the training manual.
Yeah, 220, 221, whatever it takes.
Maybe don't be such a holier-than-thou prick until you've at least read the whole thing, right? Oh, hey, speaking of that, guess which one of us between me and Todd disowned their kid for being queer? You'll never ever guess.
That's some cold shit.
Well, let's not be too harsh. I'm sure Todd was only following something what it says in the Bible. Now, let's see if we can find it here. Ah, yes, here we go. The Book of Douchebag. I knew I'd seen that somewhere before. I'd like to do a dramatic reading if I might. From the Book of Douchebag, Chapter 4, verses 13 through 17. And lo, if thy offspring delight not in the Lord, but in Broadway musicals, thou shalt rend thy tunic in performative outrage. Yea, cast out the degenerate sodomites from thine homestead, and rail against their sins on YouTube. For the Lord of hosts doth surely care more for feeding thine own inner fears and insecurities than for the love of thine own blood.
Looking good.
Can I get an amen? Hallelujah, praise the Lord. You know, I think I really may have missed my calling. Sleazy TV preacher just has such a great ring to it. Speaking of catchy names, Todd has a whole pocket full of insults and names for people he don't like, including his own kin, apparently. Degenerate sodomites, subversives, bad faith actors, and commies for some reason. The fuck is this, the 1950s, Todd? What are you, J. Edgar Hoover? By the way, I looked it up. The American Communist Party claims a mere 200,000 people as members, although it's probably lower than that. That's 0.06% of the population, Todd. Yet you seem to run into commies on the regular. So either you're the biggest commie magnet ever, or you're totally full of shit. Guess which one I vote for. Todd will also accuse people of being Mossad at the drop of a hat. Yeah, as in the Israeli secret police. They're everywhere too, in Todd's world. Todd has called me most, if not all of these names at one time or another, including Mossad. Damn it, Todd, you blew my cover. Secret Hebrew man. I'm also a Chinese jet pilot and a Hindu pastry chef in my spare time. Fucking idiot. Speaking of that, Todd really has problems with Jews. He loves to harp on them. Get it? Jews harp? Oh, never mind. He definitely has it in for those of the Hebrew persuasion. He uses a ridiculously cringy cartoon Jewish voice.
Let's find out what all the Jewish people in NYC. Ooh.
God, is he
it's just like Nazi Germany. Get oy vey. I'm gonna hold my sign up.
Todd likes to call
Dude, I'm
Jewish
loving
people
it, bro.
bagels. And he calls people Jews or bagels, even if they're not.
He seems to be a Christian, although he sounds like a Jew. It's kind of, I don't know, maybe he's a Messianic Jew. I don't know.
Not Jewish. And even if I was, what difference would it make?
The way he talks, the way he can't seem to keep his mouth fully closed. I'm just saying I think there's some bagel aspects to the guy that aren't to be trusted. Not against the law, but I'm just saying I got my eye on the guy.
That's right. You better not even think about doing anything even remotely Jewish, or Todd will be all over you like lox on a bagel. You know, Todd, for a guy who likes to talk shit on Jews, I noticed you have a couple of videos where you're making something out of a bagel. I don't think that's kosher, Todd. So you don't have any problem eating bagels. You pile a bunch of crap on them first, but still. You better not let your local anti-Semite league find out about that, Todd. They'll take away your secret decoder ring. You know who you should hang out with, though, Todd? Them radical black Israelite groups. Oh, yeah. You guys would get along great. They think all Jews are fake, and they're the true Israelites. They consider homosexuality to be a plague and think women should have no voice. They're loud, ignorant, obnoxious, and one of the most hateful, bigoted groups in this country. You guys would be a perfect match.
Yeah, they were at my stop when I lived in DC, up in Northwest Columbia Heights. I don't think we have DC people around here, but in the chat much. But it was kind of a somewhat newly gentrified area. Man, the black Israelite dudes were out there all day at our stop at that fucking metro stop. They didn't really bother. I mean, they didn't bother me. Like, they didn't actively do shit, but they would get into it with people. They would get into it with people a bunch. Never did with me. I mean, it felt like if you didn't say anything to them or fuck with them at all, they didn't do anything back. But Jesus, they'd sit out there. They take up a huge space, have fucking speakers going and shit. It was crazy. I was like, huh, what are these guys? I didn't know anything about them. I just thought they were like some kind of, I figured there's some sort of radical group or whatever. And then I fucking started looking them up. I'm like, holy shit. What's up, Freeman? What's going on?
Oh, except for that they also think that all white people are the devil. And you, well...
No, actually...
you got to watch out for white people because they're super dangerous.
Here, I'll back it up. Actually, no. That was the thing with Columbia Heights is there was a ton of Spanish speakers. I wouldn't say Colombian so much, but there was a lot because there was a lot of construction going. They had a lot of people from Honduras were coming through. There were Hondurans. There was a lot of Ethiopians and Eritreans in the area. Like if you turned right, there was like traditional sort of projects kind of. And then if you went left, though, you could go 2 blocks with nobody speaking English. It was cool, but also there was a targeted killing there. It was dangerous.
Right? I mean, isn't that the narrative? And when I keep pointing out that as a white man, I'm 40 times more likely to be attacked by a black man than the opposite. Not 40%, 40 times, a magnitude of 40. So knock off with this bullshit narrative that black people are scared of white people in America. No, it's like this huge chip on their... They think they can get away with that shit, dude. And they don't. They are getting away with it.
If I'm 40 times more likely to get socked in the mouth by a black dude, and I can show you 99 unique videos of black people beating the brakes off of white people to every one unique video of the opposite being true, you'd still stick to that narrative, wouldn't you? Because you're one of those fucking freedom fighters that's going to literally make yourself become extinct because you want to virtue signal your way all the way to the grave.
Yep, nice way to work in that white replacement stuff there at the end. Great job. I can believe you personally are 40 times more likely to get your ass beat by a black dude, Todd, but also by white dudes, Jewish dudes, gay dudes, plenty of women, I'm sure.
How about vets? How about a campfire with a few straight white dudes? Everybody hates Todd.
Could put you on your ass. Oh boy, Todd and women.
Who is you?
What's that? Did you say something? Sorry.
I was just going to say, I mean, it's so hypocritical of him. Oh, yeah. Raging Tomato. She would have kicked his ass.
Yeah. She's about to go in. The shit show coming to Muy Caliente con cinco motherfucking dollars.
Florida Beach girl, what happened to your shoulder?
She had like a full shoulder replacement.
Oof.
Yeah, she had something really serious.
Oh, I got the big dig here. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not.
No.
You can't really see. Well, yeah, you can see the scar right there.
Why are you gay?
I had to lay it open and reconstructive surgery and all kinds of shit.
Jesus. AC here. Hey, Broken. You're talking about BSBT? You sucked on John's for crystal meth. Mic drop. Well. Where is it? Oh no. Come on. How stupid. It's not. It's not playing any of them.
It's going to get hotter. Cracker.
What are you going to do?
I say eat a dick and continue to enjoy your dick eating experience.
Isn't that lovely?
That's generally specific. He's a toddler on the internet
AC.
who gets off at focusing on everybody else and not himself. GS is incredibly insecure. He is like, my 9-year-old is more secure than GS.
That's definitely a whole separate video. Anyway, the reason I say you have more chance of getting your butt whooped than the average person, Todd, is because you're a short, loudmouth bigot. See, I even got a phony chart to back it up, which is more than you have. You just picked it up from some other racist bonehead YouTuber and repeated it. I asked ChatGPT about this, and I'm actually going to make a separate video expanding on this a bit, but the long and short of it is you are very wrong, and ChatGPT even gave me a message for you, Todd. Quote, actually, FBI data shows most violent crime is within the same race. 81% of white victims by whites, 91% of black victims by blacks. The 40 times claim is a total fabrication. It doesn't appear anywhere in DOJ or BJS stats. Interracial crime is rare. If you're going to spew numbers, do some real research next time. End quote. Oh, wait, you said you could prove it though, right? You said you could show us 99 unique videos of black people beating the brakes off of white people to every one unique video of the opposite. Well, I think I speak for everybody when I say we're all really looking forward to your 100 video montage proving this, Todd. Coming soon, I'm sure. You know what we do have, though?
Cracker.
Was quite a collection of clips of Todd being a bigoted shit stain, thanks to Spider Dog's Webhouse. Truthfully, I don't think most people would bother beating your brakes, Todd. You're just a joke. And you pose no real threat of any kind.
Hold on. This is fucking winner, chicken goddamn dinner here. Black Israel, I don't know why I always have to correct myself. Israelites. They mug you, then feel guilty afterwards.
What are you going to do?
God damn it. God fucking damn it.
Hello, faggot lovers everywhere.
Yeah, be careful. Todd's going to come at you with his empty holster.
That's fucking motherfucking done.
And other than as an irritant. So you just come off as a ridiculous bloviating cartoon character instead of a handsome, intelligent one. You're like Yosemite Sam if he were a white Christian nationalist.
Oh, I hate them queer black collie Jews.
Hey, speaking of racist, remember when you had your pal BZ Watchdog on to try
fake
boot blister?
Yeah. The original, the OG food blister, the fake recon dude, the dude who lies about being in recon. I think he did go to boot camp, but oh my God, that guy, that fat fuck on Facebook had that his 4 years in the Marine Corps were classified. He claimed to be at fucking recon the exact time that I was there. I was like, funny, I don't remember your fat ass.
Ding, 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 ding. Classified equal bullshit.
Yeah.
And whitewash, literally, him telling a black security guard to go back to Africa.
You racist. You told me to leave here because I'm from Africa. You racist.
No, I said you need to go back to Africa, learn the laws, and then come back.
You told me to go back to Africa.
No, I said you need to learn the laws. No.
Racist.
Yeah, you know what? Go to Africa. Come back and learn when you learn the law. No, I'm not. You're from Africa, aren't you? You're from Africa, right?
You're supposed to say that.
I can say whatever I want to say. See, you don't know about speech. You need to learn the Constitution.
I remember it. As a matter of fact, I made it my business to go up on panel with you and BZ to comment on this happy horse shit personally.
Was this part in the video before or after you told the gentleman to go back to Africa?
Well, you guys all missed the context, but because of the trial and things going on, I'm not going to talk about that. But this is going to be well after the conversation.
Yeah, no, man, I get it, dude. No, I get it. This guy with a yarmulke the other day asked me for directions, and I told him to beat it back to Israel until he learns to read a map. So I get where you're coming from, man.
I don't think it was that harsh, but like I said, there's things I can't say publicly. Now, if you want to have a conversation on the phone, where it's not publicly can be used against me in the court of law, I'd be more than happy to have that discussion with you.
We're going to pass on your phone call, but good luck. Then Todd went on to employ one of his favorite ball washing techniques, inventing outlandish hypotheticals to excuse shitty behavior.
Now, if this person with broken English, with a badge and a gun, who's in a position of authority, is violating my rights.
Let me just say, I like where you're going with this, buddy.
If the scenario was exactly the same, and it was you, and your job was to be an Uber driver, and you were trying to get on there, you were in the process. He was blocking commerce at that point in time, which is actually a federal crime. He was preventing. I don't know. I don't see how that's funny.
You're an
federal
idiot.
crime.
So that means every time you don't go at a green light and there's a truck behind you, you're blocking commerce?
Federal crime. Federal crime. I like how Todd it's like, well, and that's actually a federal crime. Oh, is it a felony too?
What's
Well,
funny
really, try and
is,
find a cop to enforce
blocking
it.
commerce can be a federal crime if it involves interstate or international trade. So unless that guard shack is on a state line or the border of Mexico, good luck invoking the Hobbs Act. Besides, one could make the argument that BZ was preventing the security guard from doing his job.
I mean, when you're trying to deny or prevent a man from putting food on the table, you're basically trying to say you deserve a death sentence.
My, how dramatic, Todd. All right, first things first. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is keeping this motherfucker from putting food on his table. Get real. And secondly, a death sentence, please. I'd say the odds of BZ dying of starvation are less than of you meeting a real-life communist, Todd. There's a lot of middle ground between BZ just meekly acquiescing to the guy, accepting his death sentence, if you will, and hurling racially charged insults around. But you got kind of snippy with me when I suggested that maybe you were overreacting just a little bit.
I don't know. I don't see how that's funny. I mean, when you're trying to deny or prevent a man from putting food on the table, you're basically trying to say you deserve a death sentence. So that my question is, if you were in that situation, how would you feel if just say if, so this is the hypothetical, if your rights were being curtailed, how would that affect your day-to-day operating in the world? I know you probably wouldn't handle it the same way. Neither would I. I've already said that, right? I would have left the property. I would have sought remedy some other way if possible. But how would that have affected your ability to freely travel in the United States of America?
Well, I didn't realize there was so much at stake here. So,
I mean, don't be a clown, dude. Just engage the question in good faith, dude. Write a comic about it later. But right now, can you just engage it in good faith? Don't be an ass clown.
I'm engaging with it.
I mean, it's just a hypothetical. Todd is
so this whole federal crime thing that these guys fucking go off on. If there's a crime that's being committed, most likely there's going to be a state statute that's been violated. That's how local law enforcement does things. By quoting federal crimes good luck. You're not going to find a local cop who can even do anything about it. But almost all federal statutes have a similar state statute in pretty much all of 50 states. So just because you're saying it's a federal crime, well, fuck off. Yeah, it is. But there's a state statute that's being violated.
They just
and
think
local police aren't going to come up and arrest you for a federal crime. They're going to, they don't. They'll come up and arrest you on a state crime, a statute.
They just think there's a hierarchy, and that by saying it's a federal crime, that it's more serious. And so that's why Todd also doesn't know shit. What's up, DP?
Good luck, motherfucker.
Goddamn right.
I love the fuck out of cookies.
By the way, if we got 62 good motherfuckers. We are an hour and 40 minutes. If you guys are unaware, DP, this was his voice.
Good luck, motherfucker.
And then he made this for the show for KFAR.
I love the fuck out of cookies.
Oh, fantastic. Strap on and strap in, motherfuckers.
Based on how I perceive it, which is hyperbolic and strange.
Hyperbolic and strange are two words that suit you to a T, Todd. Two other words are ball washer. I gotta say, I'm impressed with your ball washing stamina, though, Todd. If there's a scumbag on YouTube needs defending, Todd'll be right along with his bucket and sponge. Now let's stop here for a minute and make our way back to the beginning of the video, where you were berating Tav, or the angry vet, whom you hate, for distracted driving and trying to bust my balls about it. You remember that?
Distracted driving. I think I already said that. Distracted driving. I'm pretty sure I already said that. Distracted driving. I think I already said that. Where's DP when you need him? Where you at, buddy? Where you at? Why aren't you riding Tav like a hobby horse? Oh, because you really don't give a shit about things you claim to give a shit unless it hurts somebody you hate.
Now, what is BZ doing here, Todd?
Oof. Sorry, I've got a sun glare that you guys are bouncing off of.
Holy shit, Jabba the Dumb. That's motherfucker.
Got a head like
I love the fuck out of cookies.
Sorry, I had like a what?
Head like a thumb. He doesn't have a neck.
This motherfucker. God damn.
Dude, I'm loving it, brah.
Keep cutting you off with those. Sorry.
he's a three cuffer. You'd have to use 3 sets of cuffs just to cuff his hands behind his back.
It's just pretty bad on where I'm driving and talking at the same time.
Distracted driving. I think I already said that. Distracted driving. I'm pretty sure I already said that. Distracted driving.
Where's your outrage, Todd? Why aren't you riding BZ like a hobby horse?
Oh, because you really don't give a shit about things you claim to give a shit unless it hurts somebody you hate.
By the way, I would never ride anyone like a hobby horse, because I'm not a 3-year-old. I do find it interesting that that's what popped into your head, though. I wonder why. No, if I were going to ride Tav, it would be like some big, weird pig creature. See, Todd? This is what it looks like when you have imagination. Holy shit, breaking news, everyone. Just when I was getting to the end of editing this living nightmare, all of Todd's live streams mysteriously disappeared from his channel. What could have happened? Well, thankfully, Todd went live that very night and explained.
Well, turns out a corrupt Meade County public elected official who may or may not be a jailer hacked into my my mainframe and took all my live streams down because he wanted to hide evidence of his guiltiness of being a corrupt, low-level elected official. That is absolutely not JJ Scarborough.
Wait.
All right. Florida Beach Girl. Well, thank you. I hope so.
With all of the ball washing he did with JJ to come out with that.
Yeah.
Minute. A corrupt Meade County jailer that isn't JJ Scarborough? This is breaking news. How many fucking corrupt jailers do they have in Meade County anyway? I'm beginning to think it's a job requirement. Also, hacked into your mainframe? What are you, in a spy movie now? Are you Ethan Hunt? Goddamn moron. Oh, but for the record, you still think JJ is a great guy, right, Todd?
Meanwhile, he craps on JJ Scarborough, who's probably one of the most upstanding dudes I've ever bumped into.
Always such interesting language choices, Todd. Well, I'm glad you guys are still pals. You should probably...
I honestly, and I could be wrong, I took that as him trying to sarcastically being like, because I do remember that happening, and that something with JJ more along the lines of JJ asked him to take stuff down because JJ was trying to kind of scrub his memory hole, his shit off the internet or off of
that's
YouTube.
because re-election's coming up.
Yeah, exactly. That guy who's running against him has got his act together, and he's already going directly after shit JJ is doing on you or has done on YouTube and has done with YouTube people and with felons. It was some other jailer. Yeah. So I think it was funny that he did it. I don't know. I mean, I think he was trying to be sarcastic or whatever, but
We plan another getaway together. Maybe he'll give you another rock. I do feel kind of bad all your videos got deleted, Todd. And being as you're such a huge fan of my work.
Dude, that's pretty good, man. Who made that? I like that. Oh, is that Dick Bag Control? Good job. All right, Dick Bag. I wish I would have tuned in for that.
It's like a 8-month-old.
Look, I get behind that, man. That's good stuff.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that because I've made you a brand new intro. Call it a housewarming gift to celebrate this rebirth of your channel. I feel like it really captures who you are and what you're all about, Todd. Enjoy.
He'll call you a commie, he'll call you a Jew. He'll say that you're gay and then he'll rage quit too. He's generally specific, definitely idiotic. He's mad because he's got a little dick. Allegedly in Minecraft, he's a short fuse, short stack, Bible thumping, nut washing oxymoron.
Oh, with my compliments. Well, hardly breaking news, Todd, but I think you're a fucking bonehead. Which I told you the first time you were on my panel, after listening to you give me long-winded answers that went nowhere and took forever to get there. And now having talked to you and watched how you operate here
with the utmost integrity. With the utmost integrity.
You're proving my point. You're proving the point I'm about to make, which is that you're a fucking bonehead.
Okay. Is that a crime?
Clearly, it's not a crime, Todd. You're not in jail. The things you do and say might not be illegal, but they are pathetic and sickening. You're gross, Todd.
You disgust me. You disgust everyone.
Now, before we tap out, we should talk a little bit more about the origins of the
Sue me, whore
clip. In an epically gross display of shit-talking and ball-washing, Todd tossed out a half-baked opinion that perhaps Donald Cameron had not been shot by Kiser, but maybe he was a junkie and got killed over some sort of drug deal. No.
Again, Donald Atwater Cameron Jr. was a disabled Marine vet. Like, God, Kiser sucks. And then Todd and Kafar, forget it.
Evidence, no basis for saying that, other than perhaps to butter Kiser's nuts. Todd had no problem suggesting an actual disabled vet who did not even like to take the pain meds he was legally prescribed might be a junkie, while defending the fake Wounded War vet accused of killing him. Well, guess what? There was a junkie in the neighborhood, one with a reputation for breaking into people's houses to steal their meds. As a matter of fact, Todd, one poor little old lady whose house Kiser broke into was so traumatized by the experience, she had to move back in with her daughter, all on account of this fucking ghoul.
And by the way, I played it a bunch. It's in my archive stuff. It's members only, but all the Kiser stuff, he is on Frauditor Trolls admitting that he broke into that old woman's home. He admitted on that thing. He wouldn't admit to the stolen valor, but he was trying to admit to some of it. He was kind of being sketchy the way he was doing it, but he was trying to he admitted to some of his crimes. And one of them is that he admitted he broke into his neighbor's home to steal her fucking pain meds.
I don't really know a lot about it.
Yeah, no shit. But that doesn't ever stop you from running your mouth. So fuck you all week long and twice on Sunday, Todd. Now back to the clip. So Shiz, who knows more about the situation than anyone except perhaps Kiser himself, and who knows the Cameron family personally, quite correctly pointed out that he perhaps should be careful serving up ill-informed theories that could be considered slanderous. She did not threaten to sue Todd, merely pointed out his potential liabilities in saying such things. So that's what this clip is. Todd listening to Shiz chastise him and responding. Pretty much the only way he knows how to. You can hear Shiz giving him the business between his outbursts. Here's the whole clip.
Then bring it the fuck on, whore. Bring it on, whore. Bring it on, whore. Bring it the fuck on, you fucking whore.
And I know how much information you should have behind you before you open your mouth. So trust that I opened my mouth when I had a plethora of information.
You keep threatening to sue people, you fucking whore. Then sue me, whore. 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 Then sue me, whore, or shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you could say Todd has a wee bit of an impulse control problem. But let's hear it from generally specific himself. Is there something you'd like to share with the nice people before we go, Todd?
I got kind of a big mouth and I got a big temper. And when you got a big mouth and a big temper and you're only 5'4" with a size 5 baby gap jump boots, you're playing a dangerous game. I'm an ass.
Yeah. Look at his face.
Well, that's my excuse.
You're what?
That's not even an excuse. It's a dangerous game. I'm an asshole. That's my.
He's not. The thing is, I know I say this every time, but he's not an asshole. He is a douche. Like, there's a total difference. Like I said about Hippie is an asshole. That's he's lovable, you know. But that's what an asshole kind of looks like. Like somebody's like, is Hippie in here? I'm really high, and I'm like, oh, I better tail out of no. But that's what I mean. That kind of like conundrum, curmudgeon conundrum. You know, that kind of curmudgeon. That's the asshole, right? No, Todd, you're just a douche. People don't like you.
Excuse. That's not even an excuse. It's an accountability. I'm an asshole, and I wish I wouldn't say half the stuff that comes out of my mouth. That's a whole ass fact. I'm not always proud of the stuff that I say.
Well, you know what they say. Admitting you're an asshole is the first step.
Freeman. I've never even been to Oklahoma.
Well, that's what I thought so too. No. I thought when he said it too, I was like, oh, I'm sure it's just a scam. But when you're like, oh, Bethany, it's at Bethany, Oklahoma. I was like, oh, fucking Kiser's mom. No one's there. What's up, Sandy?
In recovery. So, if you regret most of the stuff you say, which is understandable since most of it is ugly hatefulness or just plain wrong, my question would be, what business do you have criticizing anyone else for their behavior since yours is so clearly abhorrent and your judgment is so provably terrible? In other words, why should anyone listen to a fucking word you say?
I've got some things I'd like to say about some of the things that are going on. And I'm just finding out that.
So if you're listening, it's GS on panel with Kiser and JJ.
There's all these lives going on about me. They're talking about me, man. Well, that's all right. Because people are going to start waking up. People are going to get curious. They're going to find the truth. They're going to come to my channel and go, yeah, the guy's only an asshole to people that are, you know, corrupt and lying and trying to deceive people. All right, he sounds pretty reasonable. He seems like he's trying to be agreeable. He seems like he's trying to have a conversation. That's what I'm doing here right now.
Given everything we've just watched, I figure the irony of this bullshit Not to mention the hypocrisy speaks for itself.
It's all lies, but they're entertaining lies. And in the end, isn't that the real truth? The answer is no.
Congratulations, Todd. You sold out your integrity. And for what?
Cheesy poops. Cheesy poops. Cheesy poops.
Well, Todd, this has been a lot of fun. For me, anyway. And just to make sure you know you're my bitch, I've dressed you up like a nun and made you drink ape jizz. So, I win. Like forever.
I win. I always win.
Well, now that we know where we're both at, I'd be more than happy to chat with you about any of these things, Todd. If you sprout some fucking balls.
Yeah, right.
You know where to find me, bitch.
Now. Fuck off.
Will the toddler ever stop being a bigoted, shit-talking little prick? Will he ever stop enjoying the taste of ape jizz? Don't miss the next thrilling chapter. Same dickbag time, same dickbag channel.
Good luck, motherfucker.
Episode
I love
10, the most
Yeah. Awesome.
That was amazing.
That was really fucking good, DP.
It was nice to see it again.
Clip it. I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. I started. So much happens. Like Todd is just a never-ending content glitch, and so it's kind of easy to forget. It was like Kiser too. I mean, Kiser did. It seemed to be almost on purpose. It's like, well, if I'm on every day, twice a day, sometimes that there's so much shit being covered that they're going to forget these other. Kiser shot himself in the arm and tried to blame a black dude. We saw the fucking police. That's not a guess. It was in the police report that shit was able to get through FOIA. Oh, fucking hilarious. Let's see. We're at 2 hours. I am like fucking really hungry. So, we're going to hold off on the whatchamacallit, Killa going off on GS. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll watch a little bit of it. You're welcome to stay if you want and hang out. I'm gonna check out see what Killa said. You want to hang out? Let's get it. Where are we at here? Yeah, we're just shy of fucking.
Still here, aren't I?
I know. We're just shy of fucking 2 hours. We got 63 good motherfuckers. Probably because we're talking all this, we probably got some, sir.
Oh my holy crap. Surveillance does. I hate those.
I'm opposed to dildos.
How about you can navigate these nuts, motherfucker?
That was my first. Hell yeah. But you know how we are. We're open-minded over here.
Hello, faggot lovers everywhere.
Especially since one of homo of the show, friend of the show, Jody. Now I forgot what he said. Damn it. He had that great fucking chat. Anyway, all right. I'm going to order some food and we're going to watch, and then I'll watch until my food comes like a fat guy. Okay. So this is last night. This is funny.
This is hilarious already.
I know. This is really fucking funny.
This is great.
So, oh my God, Doofus Crest. Doofus Crest is just fucking fantastic. The Doofus verse, whatever you want to, however we go. I mean, it's so much fun. People are really picked up on that. Todd is really incredible to laugh at. Like, he is just a lot of fun to fucking laugh at because he does a lot of fucking, and he's very hateable. He's very hateable. So he's like just a great lolcow. Like, you don't feel sorry for him. Like MJ.
What are you gonna do?
Like, you can't really make fun of that guy too. I mean, like, it's fun to kind of, if he says some weird shit, whatever, but you kind of feel for the guy. No, Todd is utterly hateable. Utterly hateable. So this is Killa. For those that don't know, Killa is a vet. I don't know of what branch. I don't know his deal, but I do know he is a vet. But he was kind of the last. He was just the last one tolerating Todd, and then he clearly is not anymore.
As everybody before him.
Because everybody gets. It would be so goddamn exhausting to be Todd's friend. I mean, imagine how much he's like constantly texting and calling like Finkel. Oh, it would be so goddamn annoying. Killa was Navy. Well, you know.
Hello, faggot lovers everywhere.
What is the for the Navy? That brings us to the this is the military trivia portion. We're at 2 hours. This is the military trivia. Today's question is the first question on the Navy ASVAB?
Why are you gay?
Still my favorite. They're gay.
And then, oh, behold, fucking the other night, there's Tipaho, who's so afraid of GS in his fucking chat, trying to get information out of MC Madillagaff about whether she was really at the house or not. And they need to.
Oh, my God. I have nothing against Killa, but this is all just like, and then Jennifer was like, what? And then did you see Susie when she came up? What did Susie say? She said, that bitch Emily is over there by the basketball courts fucking flirting with my boyfriend. Like, God damn, it's a lot of fucking feminine fucking gossipy shit. But then again, we're here for it. Fuck it. These are all vets. So it's our purview. I guess that's our niche over here. That's our niche, Doofus vets.
Talk in the background. If you're not careful there, GS, fucking they will press charges against you. I'm talking about Ryder and Tiffany because all they're doing is distracting you and trying to get information to bring charges down on you. So you better watch the fuck out. And without any further ado, let's continue the shit show.
Fucking what is it? I do drugs. I didn't say you did drugs. On drugs, right? Or drinking.
Well, last time I checked, as an adult male is over 21.
Yeah, all of these guys. Todd, I've just never known anybody in any capacity to watch themselves. The closest I would come is like professors who made you read their textbook, like their book is required reading a little bit. But I've just never seen anybody watch themselves as much as Todd does. It weirds me out to do it.
21 years old, it's plenty fine to.
And I also want to point out something real quick too, right? You know, I keep hearing the phrase that I keep carrying fucking water for a rabbit. I am. For him getting falsely charged against Ryder. You're fucking absolutely right. We all see how Ryder weaponized cops, the legal system, for his fucking narrative.
Okay, he wasn't illegally charged. What they did, and it's pretty much the same in any state on stalking charges, minimum of 3 different instances with no legitimate purpose and the intent to instill fear.
Yeah.
Whether that fear is true or perceived doesn't matter.
And so, and what I found interesting too is that, so my initial feeling, and I mean, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's a felon. A felony feels pretty serious about it, but maybe that's just, I don't know. But I found it interesting because they must deal with that police office that PD must deal with Chris a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's definitely a frequent flyer, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
and so,
you know, is it a bullshit charge? Yep. It's a bullshit charge. It's, you know, drive by, show up at a court hearing. 2 different days in the court hearing. You get your 3 instances. All he's going to say is, I was in fear of my safety, and my partner's safety.
Yeah. And it kind of,
Yep,
and then
exactly, Six Oaks. See, these guys don't look up what like the elements of a crime are. And they're different from state to state, but for the most part, you've got elements of a crime. You have to meet those elements in order to be able to have probable cause to file a charge.
Sorry, I'm.
What are you ordering?
Fucking Euro and fries. I love Euro,
yeah, that's
man.
gonna help your figure. You get a fucking salad.
I know. I really need. I gotta.
Cut out the carbs. No fries.
I know. I've been trying. I eat a lot of eggs, and so like, and I try and do like protein.
I'm down to 178 for the start of the season, which is great.
Yeah.
Last year, right before the start of the season, I was at like 216. I looked like you, fat fuck.
So, no alcohol and no ice cream. I've cut that shit out.
Got to cut I mean, white breads, potatoes, pasta. Unfortunately, Guido, that's not going to happen.
No. I mean, unless I eat with my parents, because my parents, like last night, we had fried tilapia and like olives. Like they eat like it's real light. I had to eat a bunch of bread to fill up. But then they're like, "You want ice cream?" And I'm like, "I'm at home. I'm eating ice cream."
But as for like the Lion 1 shit, I don't fucking know either fucking way. All I know is by the documents, the public documents that we have that says Rabbit didn't do a fucking thing. But everything I'm talking about now with Rabbit or in regards to Rabbit has nothing to do with fucking Lion 1, has nothing to fucking do with what happened to Lion 1. It only has to do with what Ryder is doing to Rabbit. To fuck.
Okay. Teresa, sorry. Here, we'll do this so you're not. Glad to hear someone say it's a bullshit charge. I mean, I don't, you can speak for yourself, Top, but I don't think you said it specifically as bullshit, right? Or did you?
Well, it's a bullshit. It's a drama queen high school fucking bullshit way to do things.
Okay. It's legal.
They had probable cause. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. It was a good charge. I'm sure, because once that police report gets filed, that police report gets read at the court, and they have to find probable cause within that police report. And I'm sure they did. And that's how we ended up with the warrant, because they probably checked the box on the filing. Not going to show up if you summons him. Please issue a warrant. And they said he's out of state. No problem.
I'm really surprised. I was kind of surprised on that. Well, Teresa, here's what I will say, though, is that Ryder, this is why Doofus Crest rocks. This legal situation, I mean, I want no part of it. This is why I don't understand why GS keeps inserting himself into it. But Ryder has tried to charge. He's been the other night on Todd's stream. He's like, "Oh yeah, no, I've tried to get charges put on you. I 100% reported you." Like, holy shit. I mean, it's all fucking nuts. There's no winners. I mean, the only winner right now is us, because it is nuts.
Jolly. That's the other thing too. It's bullshit. It's fucking YouTube people. It's YouTube. It's the YouTubeosphere.
Yeah.
Don't be. That's like Todd threatening to kick everybody's ass. Todd, you couldn't kick your way out of a wet sack.
I know.
He reminds me of the karate guy that we watched there.
Oh, I actually,
And
so
I think that guy's in better shape than Todd.
I was about to say, I think that dude would beat Todd up. Like, by the way, his shorts and everything, since I subscribed to that dude, it's like constantly in my feed now. And every time I'm like, oh, God damn it. And then I watch the short and I'm like, this guy's incredible. This guy's just incredible.
He will break your shin.
Oh my God. Yeah. His jumps and everything. Oh, it's really funny.
With him. That is it. So if I'm carrying water for a rabbit because Ryder wants to use the fucking legal system against him, so fuck be it. That is all.
Have a drink or two and then join the panel. Beverage. So I don't understand why you're so sensitive about that.
Last time I checked, we're not in prohibition. This isn't like 1910.
And that's not a legal opinion. So, that's a personal opinion. Is it not fair for me to exercise my reputation when I don't drink?
Okay.
Well, you can tell. Well, then you can, instead of like, oh, how dare you?
I mean, again, you just got to say out loud what it is. It's GS, that dipshit, weirdo, frauditor, mania, and Chris. 1910. I mean, the best part about this DP is, and I'm here covering it. We're watching it.
Yeah, but we're watching it. We're watching it to just laugh at him.
100%.
Because
this is. Yeah. No, Killer is invested in this. Weirdly, it is weird. It is strange how invested Killer is in all of this, and like really first of all, I just love that they all make Chris Ryder some kind of criminal mastermind. I mean, all he does is just report everybody.
I'm gonna figure out where you work.
They like want him
you can
dead.
just be like, no, I just want to test out what your legal knowledge is. Maybe I want to fucking. I don't have a legal knowledge. I'm not.
Look at this fucking little cope that fucking Ryder's trying to do. Hey, why don't you tell us where you work? Maybe I want to hire you guys. Why would we want you as a fucking client? If I was a lawyer, I would fucking stay way fucking far away from you. All right, thanks, Katie Z. I appreciate you. But Ryder, you don't listen to your lawyers regardless. Why do you think you went from 5 charges to 25 charges or whatever the fuck you got now? You can't stay off the internet. Like, it's very easy. You had 5 charges. You could have had this shit done and fucking over with. But you're the fucking dickhead who claims that YouTube means nothing. Yeah. But yet here you fucking are all the fucking time.
You know what's really
YouTube, talking about your active open cases that aren't supposed to be talked about. But yet, there you are. There you fucking are.
An attorney. I don't know how many times.
You know what's really funny about this? Since all this shit started, Ryder hasn't been doing any auditor stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
isn't that how he got his start? He was an auditor, First Amendment auditor or something.
And now
he's done. I don't think he's done any of that shit in the last 3 years.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, the truth is, I don't follow him.
I don't either.
But I don't think he has. It's really weird how, to me, it feels like a real overreach where they're like, you can't talk about Meade County, anybody in Meade County, like at all until it's all crazy. I mean, I get it. Chris Ryder's it's all just, you just got to see them all for what it is. I don't know why everybody wants sides on this thing. It's like, no, it's all doofus on doofus crime. Todd and Ryder are the same fucking person. They're the same person. Todd doesn't contact the police as often as Chris does, but they're the same shit. They're all the same shit.
You're not a paralegal either, so quit lying.
I think it's been asked and answered, and I think.
I think AZ Jeep Girls was asked and answered too.
I don't know who that is, Chris. You have shown no evidence that I know who that person is. I don't know who that person is.
No evidence. Todd, you want evidence? AZ Jeep Girl not being a fucking lawyer?
I don't know who she is. You're saying I
do. And I could do the same thing to you, Will. I could find out that you're not a paralegal.
Right.
Okay. See, here's the thing
with themselves wouldn't bother me. Is that who you want to be?
Okay.
I'm asking.
If somebody stepped,
you really
if
think it's
somebody
possible?
stepped up to Todd, he would be the first one on 911.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. He's calling the cops.
While
If
he's
somebody
running.
Yeah. If anybody really fucking stepped to him, like, listening to him yell at MBK that he was gonna call me cupcake, those are mutual fighting combat words. I mean, I know
He doesn't even know what fighting words are.
I don't know what fighting words are. I just used to fight. Some might say it derailed my career a bit.
And it's more than just what's said. It's the posture, the other tells that are go in line with that. The balled up fists, the bladed stance. Yeah.
Todd has reported people, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, Chris Ryder, that's the whole thing. I think he does. I think Todd would prefer other people sort of do it, I'm guessing, but
Cody, that'd only be if his wife lets him have the gun.
Under a woman's head and then, like, what's arrested and charged for it?
I can't believe you'd ruin a little kid's Easter, dude. A kid's Easter. Chris.
There was no little kid and there was no fucking gun.
Yep.
None of that happened. That's why it was thrown out.
See, Sunshine, and again, at least in here, you're allowed to say whatever the fuck you want to say. You're not getting blocked. You're not getting fucking banned. As long as you don't fuck with TOS or dox people, I don't give a shit.
Hello, faggot
But when you
lovers
want to sit
everywhere.
there and start blocking everybody that says something that might hurt your fucking feelings or you don't agree with, and you want to control the entire narrative that you're trying to put out without any fucking naysayers.
Yep, SBT.
What do you call that?
Would you be willing to take a lie
Didn't
detector
even make it
test?
to a judge. Yes,
Would you be
I would be willing to
do
take
it?
a lie detector test.
Okay.
If an investigator comes to me and says, "Hey, I need you to take a lie detector test,"
No. See, you misunderstand. I'm asking you if you'd volunteer to take one. If we rounded up the money for you to take a lie detector test,
Nor do I care. At the end of the day, we're all fucking idiots on fucking YouTube. Every fucking one of us.
There you go. That's why I like Killa. There it is. Killa has self-awareness. Ruff don't like either one of you. You're all retarded, and I'm making fun of it. This is like Disneyland. Who is this Chris Mike guy? No, but the thing is, it's so funny because Killa, with just that amount of self-awareness, beats anything with Todd. That's what Todd would never say that. Todd could never bring it, because also Todd has said and made this in his head that this is his job. It's his profession. And so he put himself in a position where he can only take it seriously. He has no other option, because otherwise it would be like, well, you don't take your job seriously. Also, nobody cares what he does, but he's just painted himself in this fucking corner. It's funny as shit.
None of us is better or worse than the fucking other. We're all a bunch of fucking dickheads on here to entertain fucking people. So be it.
You take a lie detector test, Chris?
I like this woman.
I would
She
take a lie
got
detector
balls.
test.
I like that.
Gives us something to laugh at.
It completely does. It completely does.
Necessary, sure.
No, that's not what I asked you, Chris. Would you voluntarily?
I mean, I think we're lucky that we're such a small little kind of community or whatever little, niche of the or niche of the, of YouTube. I feel like we're so lucky to have such a great locale. I mean, we've had a couple. Kiser was less a locale, more like a real dangerous. Kiser sucked, but with Ernie and GS, it's like coming into our sphere. It's like, holy shit. And then GS just does not stop.
That is what you asked me, and I just answered. It's an ask and answer.
I said, would you voluntarily take a lie if I raised up money?
For me to take a lie detector test over that case,
What do you mean by necessary? I'm telling you it's necessary.
Is it necessary?
Yes, I'm telling you right now it's necessary, Chris. So you're now agreeing. Your word is your bond, right, Chris?
What? Huh?
I don't agree with that.
Get off the panel because you're acting like an idiot. You're not looking as cool as you are.
She might.
I don't agree with that. I
What
think
are they
it's
going to
all.
go on Maury Povich?
I know that's the other thing too. I was saying I don't agree with
you are not the smartest one in the room.
Yeah. And the answer, are you taller than 5'5"? You said yes. Our lie detector person says, no, that is a lie.
The lie detector has determined that that is a lie.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. Our lie detector has determined that is a lie.
They tell me to get off the panel. She might want me to get off the panel.
Do you ever have to take polys? I had to take 5 of those motherfuckers.
I don't know if I ever did or not. I did it when I was going through MP school years ago.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of us would get detailed out, say we got done with whatever we were doing early. That module for OSIT, they would send us over and then we'd have to sit for the CID guys while they were doing their polygraph training.
Yeah, I only did 2 suitability. Yeah, no, 3 suitability, and that 2. Well, whatever. The counter intel ones were pretty straightforward. Those things were fairly easy. They weren't really that big of a deal. The suitability ones, were a lot. Those things, I hated them, man. Fucking hated them, dude. It's the worst. Try and find the zen with it. And then what people don't understand is that it's just an interrogation tool. This thing's not, yes, can it read certain biometrics? Of course it can, right? But it's really more of a tool for the interrogator or the counter intel guy, the Dr. Phils of the world, as it were, to find pressure points and to find like, oh, well, tell me about this question. Tell me about this thing.
Did you see Dick Bag's comment?
Good luck, motherfucker.
Welcome to the chat.
Dude, I'm loving it, brah.
What's up, Obella? What is up?
She's been loving outside. But anyway, yeah, polygraphs suck. They do. They make you feel like you're in trouble.
No, I can't say. I never had to.
I'm just telling you.
Never had to take one, even for my law enforcement career outside of the military.
Yeah, national security really views them as a tool that they like to use. But I mean, there's a reason they're not like, you know, they can't, like, law enforcement can't require them and shit like that, you know. Because like I said, it's an interrogation tool, and a good polygrapher will know how to get you into a question. I mean, I've gotten into I've always passed, but like they stop, like, okay, hey man, we're not recording this, you know, but you ping. They don't use this term, but they're, you know, for lack of a better term, it's like you pinged on this, you registered on this question. What do you know? What is it? Why do you think that is? And you know, it's shit like that. And you're like, fuck, I knew I shouldn't have fucking, you know, and then you can't help but think about that question, and they repeat the question, and you have to fucking sit there and try, you know, and you can't move, and there's pads under fucking everything. They suck. They suck.
She might want to stop saying she's scared of me when I've never fucking done anything for her to be scared of.
Yeah, you have. You stalked her daughter.
There you go again, Chris. Why are you bringing up her children, Chris?
I don't like that you're.
Why are you bringing up her children, Chris? Why are you bringing up her children?
You're the doctor, man.
Why are you, a nutless monkey without any progeny, worried about other people's fucking progeny?
Oh, you know. What?
No, I don't know. I'm asking you. That's called a question. Why is the premise?
So I'm in this relationship with this woman with 2 kids, and I've been with her for 7 years. Do you know what defines a child is the age 18? So think about that. I've been in their lives for 7 years, Todd. So what the fuck makes you think that I wouldn't?
I mean, in pop culture, that's what I meant to ask that. Are they?
No,
they're not admissible in court, right?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Not reliable.
Yeah. Like, I think you can take one and bring it to court and say, hey, I hired a polygrapher and I took this and this is what it found. Is that, but even then, that's not
Non-admissible.
not admissible. All right. I will trust that. Yeah.
Fucking kill you for them.
Okay, I got another question, Chris.
But national security fucking loves them.
Is she the first single mom that you've dated?
Yes.
I don't know, Todd. Get out there on the market and quit
Kiser
marrying little
did,
girls
and he
after the
failed.
fucking mall, man. You know what I'm saying? Look out there and see.
I'm not the one
Did he
dating single
fail or
moms,
was
Chris.
it
That's you.
Well, how many single moms have you fucking looked at?
Sorry. Good.
Did he fail it or was it inconclusive?
Good question. And I don't remember. But
I know Jeremy DeWitt took one and he got like a -37. It's like an all-time record.
Yeah. Like so low. Oh, that was incredible. DeWitt's polygraph results were incredible to the point then when he hired another guy, but then didn't pay that guy. Like, oh my God. God, we should.
That's when I came out with the video -37 special farces.
Oh man.
That was his unit.
So what we should, you know what we should do is watch your video and then you can still find DeWitt's video of him taking the polygraph that he commissioned or whatever he hired. That would be fucking fun because and you can, by the way, you can see it. They're showing and it's clearly like, you know, it's
I don't know how to read them, so I couldn't even venture a guess, but I thought that the needle shouldn't be moving much, and then when there's a lie, it fucking
that's what I was gonna say. It's like you kind of don't even know. Like I couldn't tell you fucking jack shit about how to read them. But yes, it's clearly like, okay, this is your baseline, and then it's doing this number on every single question.
KFAR did a DeWitt update. Oh, I'm sure that's a pisser.
Oh God. If you need
he gets everything to do with law enforcement, he gets it wrong.
What is an intake? Is it an intake officer? What are they like an admin? Are they kind of like dispatch?
No, it's we didn't use one. We did our own bookings. If you go to the jail, if you take somebody to the jail, they have what they call an intake officer. They're sworn deputies or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So they can be. I've only been booked. Unfortunately, I'm not proud of it. Thank God for GWAT. I kept my clearance. You know what, man? My food is just about here. Let's just here, we'll listen to a little bit.
Fucking drooled over.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, fuck it. That's good enough. It's good to go. Well, I was gonna say I'm kind of surprised that it truthfully in a way that DeWitt did that badly, because that dude is a pure sociopath. And so it was interesting to me that machine could pick up, because he so easily and casually lies. Like it's really no issue. He does not care if you catch him in a lie. No. He cares if if you catch him in all of the lies, but if you get one or two of his 15 he's throwing at you. I was a little surprised he read his biometric stuff register, whatever they call it, physiology stuff registered. Really surprised.
All right, I'll try and put something together on the DeWitt polygraph stuff.
Yeah, that'd be fun, man. Let's do that.
It'd be something to fuck around with.
Totally. That's why it'd be I think it'd be fun just to, just check it out. All right, everybody. Oh, here, I'll finish up with bong rip. I'm gonna eat some fucking gyro and fries.
Because, all right.
All right, man.
I'm out. We'll catch you guys
later. Oh, hell yeah. Perfect timing. Food just showed up just now. All right, guys. Have a good day. Oh.
Later. I want you to take the Frankenstein shit, the deer shit, the green monster, the bling, and the bling bling. And I want you to roll it all into one joint.
Which kills.
Here.
I'm good.
Racist.
No one's ever been brave enough to try that.
One man is. Roll it.
Not feeling super confident about this plan.
Here. Racist.
I'll smoke it with you, bro. We'll go to the loony bin together. I don't give a fuck.